Welcome back to the Rad Nauseam YouTube channel. This is your weekly roundup for the 3rd to 9th of November, and the final weekly roundup until the event to end all events. Today I'm here with Cull. How's it going, Cull?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to this weekend and
As am I, yes.
browsing over the final week of weeklies before it all comes together.
Yeah, this is kind of the final data dump you're going to get for what's happening around Australia, I guess. Pretty exciting event, and it's going to be really exciting to meet everybody. There's a bunch of people I've never met before, so it should be a good time. And I'm excited to bring...
All about the gathering.
Yeah, it is all about the gathering.
The magic.
I agree. It's going to be a very wholesome weekend, so yeah, come down, hassle us. I'd love to meet as many people as possible from the Discord, and we can, talk shit, play some games, maybe have a drink, all that. So should be a good time. Let's talk about what we're talking about Sydney already. So let's start in Sydney at Good Games Chatswood. We only had 10 players, but we had some pretty sweet decks in here. 3 wins, 0 loss, 1 draw was Gruul, Delirium. Oh yeah, Delirium, that's a word. That's a keyword. 8-point taxes, Abzan. 2/2s were Golgai, Reanimator, Moon Wizards, and 4-color Breach. Cull, Delirium. That's probably the second best keyword you could put on a deck.
Yeah, it's a keyword that I often get described with a bit. I think this is like your earth sign monstrosities and the like, just smacking your opponent for as much damage as you can as quickly as you can.
Yeah, there's that Venus flytrap thing. What's that called? That one was sweet.
Ominous flytrap?
Yeah, it might be ominous fly. Yeah,
shout out Dustmon. What a set.
Shout out Delirium. Much better keyword than my flanking deck. Just didn't really come together.
And Moon Wizards. Is that the starfish?
That I believe that is the starfish. Yeah, there's yeah. Shout out Moon Wizards. A great deck. Plagon is an excellent card. You're gonna see it a lot more down in Melbourne now. It's taking over. I'm excited to see some Plagons up in Sydney as well when we go. I'm keen, to say the least. Let's look at Chromatic Games. We had 24 players. Our fours were taxes. We've just cut the Orzhov now, huh? We're on the one word, taxes. And then Moldy Orzhov. Just Abzan. Abzan is fine. We have a name for that, Color Pie. 3 ones, we have taxes. Again, taxes. Blue Moon, Jund. Hot Orzhov. It's just Mardu. I'm getting angry over here, Cull. Jund. 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, Golgai Scouts, and Amulet Titan. What are these names, Cull? What's happening at Chromatic Games?
Alright, so I'm not sure if taxes is actually Orzhov or actually is just like MyGov workers coming in and taking people's cards that they may have not claimed on their slips. The Orzhov decks, I'm not sure what's going on. I've seen hot and moldy Orzhov, I've seen 4-color Mardu, and now we're just kind of cutting it down to hot Orzhov and moldy Orzhov, which just sound like junk in Mardu. But
I feel like we have. Was there maybe a set that was released by Wizards where they named these 3-color shards?
No, that couldn't be it.
Okay.
That couldn't be it. I mean, these decks are just splashing, right? It's got to be like a moldy Orzhov is just Orzhov with a carpet and a choke, and hot Orzhov is just Deadpool Orzhov or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's getting past me.
I'll tell you what's not getting past us. It's the Wollongong results. They come every week. Shout out to Ariel.
Consistent.
Yeah, thank you, Ariel, for getting those to us. Our 3-0 was Jund mid-range. In the 2-1 slot, we had 5-color walks, Paradox Academy, and Bant Nadu / Mono Blue Delver. Maybe they just swapped decks. I don't know. Maybe they decided that Nadu was just the worst thing ever, and they decided to play Delver instead. But let's move down to the 1-2 slots. This is where the real deck names are. Wallet Wizard. Is that just maybe that's like a budget Wizards deck? I don't know.
Budget Wizards?
Yeah, and then we have Grixis Lutri Wheels, or as I like to call it, Lutri on a bike. Perfect.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, Wollongong, what's happening? This is great.
I really hope Wallet Wizard has a Harmonic Prodigy in there or something, or Krak, the guy with no thumbs. Maybe he's in there.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. What's the Mono Blue Delver Bant Nadu deck? Do you reckon they just didn't have enough points in Mono Blue that they had to just put a Trop and a Nadu in the deck?
It was given to us with the slash in it, so I have a feeling they just like swapped decks. They did their first Nadu round and they were like, oh god, Maybe that's why
Got
they're
one
in the.
loss on Delver and switched and got 2 wins on Nadu or something.
She could probably use that. Yeah. Hey, Delver of Secrets. Not even
That's
good in
playable.
Popper. No, it's not. It dies to mental misstep. All right. Moving over to Plenty of Games Weekly, we had 24 players. The 4-0 was our very own Nathan Smale on his very own Plagon Walks. That's right, Plagon. It's real, I'm telling you. Hot and Molly Orzov as well. Shout out to JD for the 4-0 and Hotly Molly Orzov. I got to see them prior to Progress, the Storm player, in round 3. Very cool. And then in 3-1s, there was actually a lot of Storm in the room. At Melbourne, we had 3 Storm decks, and then we had Oath and Esper, and the rest of the field you can see there. What do you think, Cull? Plenty of games?
See, this Hot and Moldy Orzov deck, it's just combining all the buzzwords. Do you reckon if they add blue, they have to add another name to it? It's Moist and Hot and Moldy Orzov? Or what happens next? Where do we go from here?
I don't know where we go from here. We should... I'm getting angry looking at the Hot and Moldy. It's
cool seeing Oath back here after I was told the deck isn't good anymore in the Rad video. I'm still upset from that.
Look, anyone can go 3-1 in a weeklies, right? Even Food Midrange can go 3-1 in a weeklies. It doesn't mean the deck's good. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Shout out Nathan on the Plagon Walks though. That starfish draws cards when you ephemerate it.
Yeah, the card's really cool. I don't know if it's a meme or if he's joking around. We'll see what version of Walks, if he even brings Walks to Sydney. But something's telling me he really likes the feeling of a Plagon trigger. I think he really likes it a lot.
Never seen a man grin so much as when he draws the fish, shows me the starfish, and then ephemerates it. So
yeah,
that's a high you can't beat.
Agreed. Sticking around Melbourne, we had JD's birthday bash at POG. 22 players showed up for yet another weeklies. Happy birthday to JD. JD did not bring Hot and Moldy Orzov this time. They brought Food Midrange. That's right, JD, one of the progenitors of the deck and the person who actually convinced me to play it back when I was new to the format. They've decided to pick up the deck. They brought a bunch of cards and they converted a 3-0 on their own birthday. I mean, there's no better story than this. A beautiful, beautiful story. We also had some cool decks, Hot and Moldy Wheels. And Golgari Land.
What are we doing?
Food midrange, Cull.
Food midrange. And I believe there was a delicacy, a seafood delicacy in the deck as well.
That's true. Plagon was in the deck.
What's happening to my format?
I think
I was like Sylvan Safekeeper. What's going on?
I think Plagon was in the deck more as a meme, but I believe in their final match they were able to Spring Highland 2-go it and just like play a land, draw a couple cards, sack one of the Plagons, and just kind of put Plagon into the blender every time and just draw a bunch of cards. 3-0 Food midrange. The deck is real, everybody. The deck is real. Just keep your eyes out for Sydney.
We know what colours this Wheels deck is. It's Hot and Moldy Wheels. That reads like it's green and red wheels, but I don't think Rule Wheels is viable in any format. You have like 2 wheels.
I don't know. I think it's Hot and Moldy Orzov. Add Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Misfortune.
Right.
Yeah.
See what's going on now.
Yeah.
It's not Gruel Wheels. I'm not getting pranked here.
What are we doing over here? I know, I love these deck names. Let's keep them up. Alright, Games Portal, Fortnightly. The 4-0, this is a sweet deck. This is one of my favorite. See how we haven't called it like Moldy Orzov Pod? We've just called it Abzan. Shout out to Bo for converting a 4-0 with Abzan Pod. Sweet deck. Birthing Pod. It's still playable.
That's Redless Hot and Moldy Orzov Pod, right?
Yeah, Redless Hot and Moldy Orzov Pod, of course. I think it's
what a card.
VV Cauldron minus VV Cauldron. I think we're just...
Alright, we're getting too far now.
Shout out to Bo.
What do we have?
Our other 3-1s were Jeskai Control... What's extra hot Orzov? Is that just Maru? You can't be like, well, I'm splashing red, so it's hot. If it's extra hot. What's happening? Blackwalks, Grixis, Moonshine, Flood Moon, Goblins, Enchantress, 2-1, one draw, one loss was Mardu and Flood Moon as well. Extra hot Orzov. What's happening?
That's just where you splash twice. You just play all the on-color duels and the fetches, and add that as a third color to your deck.
Yeah.
But it's still a splash. It's just twice.
I think it's just cope. Yeah, we're gonna start.
Enchantress is cool though. I want to see that list. I want to track that down.
Yeah, Enchantress seems interesting. It draws a lot of cards once you get your engines going. I feel like, into the game's portal meta where there's not that much combo, a synergy deck like Enchantress or Goblins might actually be really good. Because you can kind of just outvalue any opponent trying to play that mid-range game. And I think that's probably why Bo was able to convert to the Abzan pod as well. You can kind of just go over the top, play this pod, work your way up the chain to your Atraxa or your Metamorphosis Fanatic or something. Very cool. Shout out Games Portal, a great fortnightly event, and always a fun meta over there. Alrighty, we're still in Melbourne for yet another invitational qualifier. This is the Manticore Games Win a Scrubland event. This was a invitational qualifier with 3 rounds of Rochester Chaos Draft and then 3 rounds of 7 Point Highlander. We don't have the Rochester Draft, but I can confirm that Rowan was able to win the Scrubland and convert, and our 3 O's in the 7 Point Highlander event was to bots. Our 2 ones were Flash Nadu, Is It Prowess, and then Grixis and Grixis as well. Rochester Draft, what year is it, Cull?
I don't know how to draft normally that well. I don't think I'd be able to do this. There's too much for my brain.
Look,
yeah, our results here are a bit in a funny order because there is a mix of the draft results into the 7 point, which happened afterwards, I believe. That's why the lands is up here in 6th place, finishing with a 0-3. Just a draft god at the same time.
Yeah, and Manticore Games is it's a group that play down in Geelong. I highly recommend if you live near Geelong or you've got a car and you want to drive out. They host kind of sporadic draft events, Highlander events. They have their own Discord as well. Yeah, really recommend jumping in and hitting up Spud and if you ever want to draft or play Highlander. I've driven out there a few times this year and it's always a good time. They kind of have a barbecue, have some beers, have some some sweet treats, desserts, and play some high quality Magic. So shout out Manticore Games and shout out to Rowan for getting that late invite to the event at all events. Have fun on the Friday. Now let's jump over to Western Australia to the shop that's famous on TikTok, Good Games Morley. 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Mardudes, Dimir Moons Reanimator, Esper Control. In the 3 ones, we had Mono Black Prison, Mono Black Midrange, 5 Color Walks, Grixis, and Dimir Moons. I will say, Cull, the naming conventions in Western Australia, very clean. They're doing it right.
For the most part, what's Lutri Bloon?
Lutri Bloon was a typo.
Monkey game.
It was a typo when Sam sent it to me, and I kept it in. I think it's a Lutri Blue Moon, but I kept it in as Bloon because it's a lot more fun.
Otherwise, these names are a lot nicer, and I can figure out what's going on. Shout out Mono Black Prison. I want to do that. I want to Dark Ritual into Nether Voids and stuff. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Mono Black Prison is cool. Mono Black Midrange as well. That's kind of a deck that it's pretty cool. They've printed a lot of really good black threats recently, so you can just play them all. Play a Dark Ritual, maybe a Mox or something.
Galactite Stalkers and the like.
Oh my god,
cool little dude.
Don't even get me started on Baragoyf. What were they thinking?
Oh, that card's messed up.
I can't believe in MH3 they printed a creatures which powers and toughness equals card types in graveyard. What were they thinking? That's way too OP.
What year is it?
Moving to South Australia, Good Games Modbury Invitational Qualifier. We had quite a cool top 8. It's good to see Rakdos Eclipse converting, getting their invite. Shout out to Rakdos Eclipse, another deck utilizing Baraglyphs. And then Bantnadu, Saltire, Rihanna Thoracle. Christ. Grixis, everybody clap. Tinkerstorm, 4-color Breach, Marty Midrange, and of course, it's not a top 8 if it doesn't have a 5-color Deadpool Walks in it. What do you reckon, Cull?
I don't like seeing Rakdos Eclipse back. I don't like putting basics in my decks.
No, absolutely not.
Saltire Rihanna Thoracle is cool. That's a lot of buzzwords with no space between them.
Yeah, I guess you just mash them together. At least it's not like, Moldy, Dimir, Saltai, Rihanna Oracle.
Yeah, so this one's playing Cosmoglyph, and that's what it's doing,
Yeah.
Nothing crazy to it.
Yeah. Unearthed Thassa's Oracle. Trigger on the stack. We win the game, smile. Cool. Congratulations to your first place, Rectos Eclipse player. Congratulations. We'll see you on Friday. Now, that's going to conclude our weekly roundup for this week. Like we said, the event to end all events is approaching, so we're very excited to get the data from that and report it to you next week. We're also very excited to meet everybody. If you are interested in 7 Highlander and you want to check out more, our YouTube is a great place to start. As you can see, we have 32 videos. I think it'll be 33 once we upload this. We have videos outlining where you can play, the rules of 7 Highlander, what it is, and we have a bunch of gameplay videos. We even have some CDH stuff in there as well, so definitely jump in and give us a like and subscribe. It does help us a lot. And of course, as we do every week, helping us a lot is all of these people. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without the consistent reporting from all of these people. We really do appreciate all of the reporting. It lets us put together this high quality slideshow. So thank you so much all, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, or in Sydney. Come hang.
Oh yeah, come hang. Come hassle us. Cull and I didn't qualify, so on Friday we're going to be there. We got nothing to do. Come Mystery Booster 2 draft with us. We're going to have pre-modern. We've got Popper decks. I might even bring a Commander deck. Come down. Seriously, hassle us. Play some Magic. It's going to be exciting. We can kind of point and laugh at Nathan going 0-3 in the qualifier as well.
Shout out, Nathan.
Shout out, Nathan. All right, goodbye. We're done. We're free.